MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
3-0 pitch. It is taken, strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty. One man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit back up the middle.
Anderson picks it up.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Chopper foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Benintendi, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The set and the 1-2. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up on MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leury Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Another full count offering on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is there, 2 down, and no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here comes the first pitch, and he lays off there 1-0. Line drive to center field, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So striding forward now, Eloy Jimenez. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bottom of the second here with no score. High strike there, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in, James McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Matt Skoll waits on deck. The 3-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Matt Skoll. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Sale sets. Here it is on 0-1, and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Hero. 8 pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One and 2. Here it is. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The set and the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Adam Engel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Adam Engel.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike called. Now the throw down. Tag from Pedroia, and he's out at second base.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Jose Abreu. Pitch out, nothing doing. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. Ball and a strike. Sale sets. Here's the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground and bobbled out there by Pedroia.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Yohan Moncada. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. Jimenez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first, as he'll make it back easily. Moreland at second. Vasquez at first. 1 gone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 2-0 pitch. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Elo Jimenez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Marquez.
Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Line towards center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Matt Skoll. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. Jimenez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and 1 strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And, yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Adam Engel. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Engel, the runner at second with one away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So you can mark that one down as a lead. I bet he'd like to have that one over. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Sales sets. Here it is on 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Evan Marshall takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Ball one. Marshall, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
To short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the center field.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-1. taken for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pulled him just enough with that
Now
pitch
batting,
to get him to go around,
number
according to the
74.
umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, James McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on, but this will land untouched. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. This is line to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Skoll. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hitter.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping up now, Adam Engel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jose Abreu. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Sanchez on third, Garcia on second, Anderson on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count still full, 3-2. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Andrew Kashner takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Kashner.
Up next for Chicago, Yoán Moncada. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, James.
Stepping in, James McCann. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Red Sox 3. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the White Sox, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The Red Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sanchez is there. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The White Sox lead this one 4-3. At the plate, Matt Skoll. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Center fielder, Adam.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting. Right
digging
fielder.
In and looking for more. Leury Garcia, his lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's gone 2 for 6. He's set and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Tim Anderson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Jose Abreu, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Kashner pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Colton Brewer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 54, Colton Brewer.
Yohan Moncada will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on but fouled off to the left. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever. Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate, James McCann. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Abreu, the runner at third. Moncada over at second. Jimenez at first. 2 out in the inning. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox 3. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Chicago White Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Evan Marshall pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is